Alright, so we've been travel vlogging for almost 4 years now, and one of the most common questions we get is, what is the best camera to start with if you're just getting started in YouTube content creation? And the two cameras that seem to always come up are the Insta360 Go Ultra and the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. So we thought today would be a good opportunity to test both of these cameras out. We're gonna do a little bit of vlogging and we're gonna compare these two cameras in real time. And make sure you stick around to the end of the video because we're gonna give our honest opinion on which camera we believe is the best for beginner travel vloggers.
Hello. What's your name?
Yes, that's right. So one of the cool things about the Insta360 Go Ultra is you can get really creative with the different types of shots you want. For instance, we just got in the tuk-tuk and I thought it might look really cool to have a shot behind us, which you can't really do with any other camera. The reason you can do it with the Insta360 is that it's magnetic and you can mount it to anything that's metal. So I can just mount it behind us and just get like interesting different shots, whereas the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 is really good if you know exactly what type of shot you want, but you just are a bit limited when it comes to like spontaneous shots. So I really love this feature, especially if you're somebody who's like a bit shy or self-conscious. You can do the point of view shot using the lanyard, which is magnetic. You can like walk around without having to hold a camera out in front of you using the Insta360, which is honestly probably my favorite part about the camera. So to me, that kind of just feels like the audience is coming with you on a walk, and as I said, you don't have to worry about holding a big camera out in front of you and feeling self-conscious. Some people don't really mind. Like, I think a lot of people are happy to hold a camera in public, but me personally, I'm a bit introverted and I sometimes sense that like people are staring at me or think it's a bit weird, and you can really eliminate that by using the Insta360 Go Ultra magnetic pendant feature. Whereas with the DJI, I do like the fact that it has the gimbal, which will keep tracking me no matter where I move the camera. That's kind of a really cool feature, and I like the fact that I can be talking to the camera like this, and if I see something in front of me and I quickly want to change, I just tap the button 3 times and it will automatically start facing away from me. But the issue with that, as you can probably tell, is the microphone isn't as good when it's not facing you. Like, the audio just isn't quite there. And this is what the audio sounds like with the Insta360 Go Ultra when the camera's not facing me. So the camera's facing away from me, I'm walking into the wind a little bit, and you can hear what the sound is like. There's also a bunch of different types of shot you can get using the Insta360 Ultra. For instance, like you can go mega wide, and the audio is actually really good, especially if you've got the camera close to you, but you don't have to sacrifice what you're filming. For instance, if I want to hold the camera close to me and get it to pick up really good audio, I can just put it in the ultra wide setting so you can still see everything that's behind me. Okay, I'm just going to try a bit of a side by side with both cameras, using them as an action cam. So we're at the wake park here. I'm going to use them both in just regular video mode, 4K, and then I'll try them both in slow-mo and we'll see what sort of differences we come across.
Another really important detail to consider when you're weighing up between these two cameras is that the Go Ultra is waterproof up to 10 meters and the Osmo is not.
Yeah, there's really not many other cameras where you can just stick it to anything that's at eye level, and then you can come up, do a little bit of dialogue, or just get like a wide scene setting shot like this.
Something that we're finding with the Go Ultra as opposed to the Osmo is that it's just not as delicate. Like, we're able to just chuck it in our bag and not worry about it. It's pretty indestructible. Especially with the baby, you need to have something pretty durable, and this thing it's shock-proof on top of being waterproof. Yeah, you just can chuck it in your bag without worrying about it, and I kind of feel like with the Osmo, because it does need to be in the protective case, this can just be on its own. I also find that I worry a little bit more with the gimbal that's on the Osmo, and just because there's a few more just delicate pieces to it. It just doesn't feel quite as safe just chucking into your bag.
This is the DJI Osmo Pocket 3's audio straight out of the box. You can connect an external microphone using Bluetooth to the camera, but if you're just going to be using the camera on its own, this is what the audio sounds like. And then in comparison, this is the Insta360 Go Ultra's audio straight out of the box. You can also, again, connect a Bluetooth microphone, but I've actually found that just using the Insta360 Go Ultra's audio as it is, there is a little bit of wind and background noise, but I really don't think it picks up background noise too much because the microphone is directional and it's facing towards me. Okay, so after using both of these cameras at the same time and honestly editing all of the footage, it's pretty easy to compare. And in my honest opinion, look, if you're looking for a good starter option, I think the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 is a good starter because of the gimbal and because you can connect a DJI microphone to it to get really good audio. So it's a decent camera. The Insta360 Go Ultra, it's just so much more versatile, and when I was editing all of the footage, I noticed just how clearer everything looked and brighter. And because you can detach the camera and stick it anywhere, it makes it so much more versatile. The durability and the size means we just take it everywhere we go, whereas with the Osmo Pocket, like, we kind of only take this out if we know we're going to be shooting something. Like this one, we'll go out to dinner or just for a walk and I'll just chuck this in my pocket. And if I see something cool, I'll pull it out and I can get really unique shots. I also am really surprised at how good the audio is straight out of the box. You really don't need to attach a microphone to this one. Also, I mentioned it earlier in the video, but my favorite part about this camera is the magnetic pendant because it gives me the ability to be able to shoot without feeling self-conscious. So from simply a versatility standpoint, as well as honestly audio and video quality, I'm going to say the Insta360 Go Ultra is probably the best starter camera if you're just getting started in travel vlogging or really any type of YouTube content creation. Also, just from a pricing standpoint, the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 starts at about $799 US, whereas the Insta360 Go Ultra is only $450 US, and you can use this straight out of the box. You don't need anything else really. You can just start with this camera. So if you want to check it out for yourself, if you want to buy the Insta360 Go Ultra, now is actually the perfect time. They've got a Valentine's Day sale on. If you click our link down below in the description, you can get the Go Ultra Lifestyle Bundle with 15% off, as well as the Creator Bundle for 10% off for a limited time. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching, guys, and let us know which camera you would prefer down below in the comments, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye. Times are getting crazy.